Hello and welcome to the Nexus. Today we're going to have a look at what's coming up in the coming issues of the Dalek build. So let's take a look.
Exterminate!
Okay, so today we're going to have a look through issues 11 to 23 of the Dalek build. What I'm going to do is when we get to issue 23 is then show you what's coming further on. So I'm going to keep doing these sorts of videos, so make sure you click like, subscribe. We're also building the Dalek as well, so yeah. On screen here I will show you the front page of, or the cover of the issue, and then show you the contents on what you're going to get. Everything else will be a surprise in the issue. So yeah, make sure you click like, subscribe and comment here as well. So let's get on. So we are going to be looking at the first one. So this is issue 11, just here. And that is the front cover of issue 11. Now, these are official, so they won't change or anything like that. So all the stuff that I'm telling you, the run order, the way the magazines look, is exactly how we will get them. So what I'm telling you today is what we're going to know in the future. Now, you can find this information out. It's already out there already. I thought I'd do this video just to give you a little look and see what's coming up. So anyway, issue 11 is just here. That's what the front cover says. And this is the contents. Now, I know a few people were worried about the spring inside the Dalek kept popping out. So in issue 11, we get the eye. We get the eye motor and housing. We also get an extra wire, as you can see there. So effectively this here we will test with the test board that we've got to make sure it's working, and then it will go in. And then it will fit into this housing and we'll screw it together. We'll also get an extra wire as well. So that there will secure the eye stalk in place, and it also means the spring that we've got won't reach the limit and it won't pop out because of the way we put in this motor. Should hold that in place. And also as well, this the pin on that rotates like this, so basically the eye stalk won't go past any sort of limit. So it's the possibility of it popping out is very small once we've put this motor in issue 11. Okay, let's move on to issue 12. So this is the front cover of issue 12. Just there, we've got a nice blue one this time. Then here are the contents. So as you can see there, we get the PCB board, the main circuit board for the head. So that goes in. We also get some supports there as well. But I think the supports are on the next issue. Because in this issue, all we are doing is screwing in the board, the PCB board there, and plugging in the stuff that we already got inside the head. So we're plugging in the eye stalk and the two energy dampeners on the head as well. There's obviously a power lead to go in there and a few other bits, because there's quite a lot going into this helmet on the head. But that's what we get. So there's not a lot in that issue. Okay, issue 13 looks like this nice red one, and that's what we're going to have a look at. Also, obviously, you can see this front cover there. It tells you what comes in it as well. And in issue 13, these are the contents. And as you can see there, we get the second motor and a cog. Basically, the housing that we got in the last issue, in issue 12, basically the motor there and the cog all get fitted onto that part there. So that's what's coming. Okay, issue 14, we're on a blue cover now. As you see, we've got a metal frisbee. Well, let's have a look at the content. And yeah, we get it's a metal plate. This is going to sit on. As you can see, we get the metal plate and the screws. So basically, all we're doing is we're going to screw in the motor from from issue 12, we get the housing. 13, we get the motor for that housing. And then on issue 14, this one, we actually attach the motor and that housing to this metal plate. So that's what we're doing in issue 14. Okay, issue 15. This is the front cover for issue 15. It's the gone back to the gold one here. Let's have a look at the content. So the content here, as you can see, we get 4 little wheels and some screws, and we also get this plastic underside housing. So this part here is the part that's going to spin because we put in the 4 little wheels. They go around either side of that. So that's what comes in issue 15. Issue 16, we've come up for a silver one. Issue 16, and in this issue, as you can see by the little picture there is also another round disc. So in this one, once we've done the previous issue, we just fit in the 4 little wheels onto that section there. In this one, we are going to be fitting in some sort of pins there. Can you see? We've got wheel clips and some other sections there. So this one here, this part that we actually get, it's got like ridges all the way around it. We're also going to be using, I think we grabbed the, as you can see from that bottom picture there, we're going to be using the metal disc section that we got in the previous issue. So it looks like the last previous issues are all going to combine into this. This one here's got quite a lot. So we got the disc, we've got a lot of screws here, a lot of these caps as well. So that's quite good. So we'll get quite a bit in this one. Okay, issue 17, a green issue. Here we are. This is what it looks like. And this is the part. So once again, it says the midsection. So this section, we now move away from our dome. And now we're going to start work on the middle section of our Dalek. So this is the base of where the mutant of our Dalek sits. So the middle section of our Dalek, we're now going to start building. So at this point, I think the last issue that we had, which was issue 16, I think that completes the helm, the dome. That completes the inner workings and everything else. So we can put that aside. We're now obviously on issue 17, and we're now going to start building up the interior section. So where our little mutant sits. And this is the start of it. So we've got some brackets there and stuff like that. Obviously, that center plate there that we've got, that is where our Dalek's going to sit. Or our mutant, I should say. Okay, so let's move on to issue 18. This is issue 18. This is the front cover. We've got some other bits there, you can see. And in this one, we get some more bits to add. We also get the little video screen and panel on this one. It almost looks like a little phone, but this is how the mutant looks out, isn't it? He has this sort of little screen that he looks out of, and he's got his little controls there. So what we're doing is we're building up the control center section that sits in front of the Dalek. And as you can see, that little blue thing there, that's just a sticker that will go over, and it looks like a picture on what the Dalek sees out through the eye stalk. I could see that being modded, maybe being even put in a proper screen there or something. So yeah. Okay, so move on to issue 19. This one is a big one. So here we go, issue 19. As you can see, we've got the I don't know, sort of like a sort of, I don't know, like a metal rusted effect, which is really nice for this design of the magazine. As you can see from there, I'm just going to go along. So issue 19, we only get one thing, which is our little Dalek mutant. It's a single piece. It's going to be quite big, I think. It's going to be up here. At least it's going to be really cool, and I thought that might come in some bits, but no, we get the whole thing. Issue 19, we get the whole thing, and as you can see by the picture one there, we don't do a lot in this one. We're literally just sticking him down onto his little chair there, and at this point, everything in that grey section we've already built. So we're building up, like I said, we're building up, I suppose, his little chair and his little control panel we've already built. But issue 19 is a big one, so we get the whole mutant there. That's really cool. Okay, moving on. Issue 20. We've gone back to purple on this design magazine, and let's have a look at the contents. Get it out, Kev. As you can see, it says the Dalek Mutant Control Center is what we're building. And as we can see there, you get some pipes and a back wall. So it's going to have a few, I would imagine the back section will have the walls on, because obviously the front opens up. And there's pipes in there and stuff like that. So it looks like we're just going to be adding some sort of detail to this wall section. Okay, moving on. That was issue 20. Issue 21, we're back to the gold magazine here. And as you can see down there, step-by-step instructions. Let's move on to the contents. So as you can see there, once again, we get some more detailed sections for the interior or the control center. So we've got some more pipes and some more blocks and bits like that that will all go on inside. So it sort of builds up the little interior section there. Moving on, we've got issue 22. We're back to the blue chrome style design front cover. And as you can see by the step-by-step there. And here is the contents. Once again, we've got a lot of interior work sections there. So it looks like we've got the same sort of, we've got some more piping that we got in a previous issue and some sort of detail there. It is very bland and very black inside. Now the Dalek, I think from the series, had a lot of lights in there and stuff like that. And I don't know if we're going to get those sort of detailings inside it. I think it's going to be just a standard interior section. So you could add lights in there, I think, with some of this stuff. It looks all hollow plastic stuff, so easy to add certain sections to that. And that is it. So we now know up to issue 22. I did say issue 23. That's because we get a little look, a little sneak peek of issue 23. So let's have a look at that. So once again, this is the back of issue 22. And as you can see, we get another wall section and some more detailing bits there. And the magazine is red, as we can see by this picture right here. And yeah. That's where we're up to issue 2023. So you now get an idea on what's coming together. So it looks like the dome section of our Dalek will have all the inner workings. At least, I would say at least 90%, I think, of the inner workings of the head section done by issue 16. And then obviously then we start working on the control center, the middle section of our Dalek. So it looks like we're building up the interior section first, because obviously it opens up. I don't know how long we're going to be working on it, but right up to issue 23 we're still working on it. We're probably going to be working on it for some time, because we're just concentrating on the interior section. We've then got to create the housing that goes around it and the pistons. So I don't know if we're going to move away from that to do the bottom part, or whether we're just going to concentrate on building the middle section, the control center, and then move on to something else maybe, and then do the outer parts later. I don't know, but like I said, we now know what comes now up to issue 23, which is brilliant. So from issue 17 to 23, it looks like the Dalek control center. I love issue 19. Can't wait for that to come. Our little Dalek, our little mutant Dalek's going to be here. I'm going to place him somewhere first before we place him permanently inside. I think I might stick him behind here, you know, or somewhere where we can see him, because that's going to be cool. I think it's going to be standard paint on that. I'm pretty sure there are many people out there with better paint skills that are going to mod that. Obviously the interior as well, it looks very black, very plain. It would help with a bit of paint maybe in there, or some lighting effects. It's all there to be explored if you're a modder, or you want something, make it more accurate or more popped up or something like that. But it looks good. I'm really happy. I can't wait for issue 19. I can't wait to actually do the whole thing, because it's going to be awesome, right? It's going to be so good. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure you click like, subscribe and comment. I've been the Nexus. Catch us every week here as we build the Dalek week by week. I don't subscribe, but I collect from the newsagents, so I'll be building this week by week, and you can catch us here. So make sure you click and subscribe. Put a thumbs up to this video, leave a comment, and we'll see you at the next video. But until then, see you later, guys.
Tune into the channel, Nexus is the name. All the hardest content, you'll never be the same. Laughs and thrills, excitement.